Good morning, everybody. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, this takes a lot of courage for me to do. And I will share a receipt. But y'all, I'm being reminded of what a creator on a different platform, the old tube thing, he was speaking about the Judas effect, about Mary Magdalene and Jesus and Judas, and how he betrayed him for money. See, y'all, what I've learned on my spiritual reawakening is that I am that divine sacred mirror. If you want to put a label on me and call me a Hyoka, you go right ahead. I don't like labels. They tend to limit our thinking. There is no limit to my mind or what I can do. I know the truth of I am. See, I am that mirror, but we all are to each other. And we all play the role of Judas in somebody's life. See, the thing is, when people speak of black magic, white magic, good, evil, I'm going to flat out tell you that you're laying blame where it don't belong. See, the responsibility of the choice and what you do, how you do it, and your true intent behind it. What will you choose? Y'all, I'm reminded of a question here where I helped with Bradley, where I channeled for Bradley. Where I help many people free. And I'm also reminded of a comment someone put on one of my posts. And she said, poor Luna Bell. Everybody exploits you. That Judas effect. See, what I learned on my journey is that we all make that choice. What choice will you make when you have the opportunity? When my mutual, I had predicted for over a year that she and I would help solve that case. That we'd be psychic investigators, like Shag and Scooby. What did she do with the information I gave her for free? What did she do with my help? Now, y'all, I don't lay blame because I have a lot of questions. I don't know the whole truth. This is all, of course, speculation. But what I'm showing you is patterns of where we all play Judas, where we all make the choice. Am I going to betray me? Or am I going to betray them? Who's the Judas? What was my true intent helping with Bradley? In the beginning, it was to be helpful, was it not? But also was the human desire after a while to be known for what I've done, to have the success. But then I was shamed also for wanting to claim my own work. Now, y'all, I am going somewhere with this. It is simply to show you the Judas in all of us. I'll expose my ugly just along with everybody else's, you understand. What I see here, my mutual had asked what happened at 13. We were invited to, we had neighbors that were Middle Easterners at the Lodge apartment in Columbus, Georgia. That settled them there with my mama. Well, hold on. See, we were invited to a dinner party of a Middle Eastern family. They were minor members of the Al-Saud family in the military at Fort Benning, Georgia. And see here, mutual. Your name's been known all along. I want everybody to see. See the truth. See the conversations. That's a dinner party. You don't climb through a window when you're an honored guest. It was a dinner party, baby. We were the entertainment. Now that Judas effect, I don't know the real truth, but I know it's coming. I know the real work I did. I also know the pain a woman asked me when I was channeling for this case and all. She said, "Can I ask you one question?" It was the only time she asked for anything herself. Again, I'm reminded. The Judas effect. What choice will you make? She said, "Can I ask you one question?" Y'all, my greatest ability is my ability to feel. That psychic impact. I felt the hurt. That she already knew the truth. You know what I did? I chose the empathy and compassion of a wife who knew what it was to be betrayed by a husband who'd been cheated on. To tell her that she didn't have to ask me the question. I already knew what it was. And tell her, yes, she was right. Again, the Judas effect. What choice will you make? I'm reminded of the movie Mary Magdalene. And I'm reminded of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Pillar of Salt. And then I look at those Sodom and Gomorrah. I hear Jesus going, Sodom and Gomorrah. Then I put my eyes back on Mary Magdalene. She cut all ties and followed her heart. When she cut all those ties, she cut the ties to the self-betrayal. Oh my, I don't even want to show that even then, the truth is there. I don't know the exact truth. And y'all, I'm just using this as a glaring example. See, this is something for me that is still in progress. And I'm reminded of, again, of the Judas effect, even for myself. But see, there were some things I told myself I wouldn't say before because I didn't want to hamper the case. But people count on that. But I will speak my truth. People know exactly where it is. Anyhow, point being is I'll no longer betray myself. I'll claim my work from the very beginning. The sibling in this picture from my mama, that lodge apartment where that dinner party was at, that right there, mutual. That right there, mutual. She's never been able to have children because of that dinner party. That's the Judas effect of exploiting a sentient being, no matter who, what, or why you do it. Many blessings to you. Blessed be. Bon appetit.